downtown Seattle. Delightful. It's a beautiful day, lots of sunshine. And we're headed right down to the water to Pikes Place Market. We're gonna walk around and get some lunch. It's a beautiful day. Oh dear, Woody's in trouble. Don't worry, help is on the way. Buzz Lightyear!
It's our last day in Seattle, so we came downtown, checking out the Seattle Aquarium, made famous by Last of Us 2, video game, of course. And we are really right downtown. Yeah, we're starving. We're gonna head over here to what looks like it's called the Miners Landing, right on the waterfront of Seattle, and the Fisherman's Restaurant and Bar. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We will.
It smells like we're right by the water.
It smells lovely, like oceans.
This aquarium was cool. Maybe not as cool as I was expecting for being in Seattle, but I did enjoy it. And this is the big, iconic Seattle carousel. What's that called? Ferris wheel. Right on the water. So much going on here. We've got the Sourdough Bakery and Restaurant, Pirates Plunder is a gift shop. Miners Landing is like the whole thing. And the crab pot. A little jealous feasting right now. The oyster bar. These guys have crab, shrimp, cocktails, oysters, and then next door is the salmon cooker. And these guys have crab cakes and fish tacos and po' boys and deep fried fish and chips where you get to pick your fish. And a bunch of smoked fish. Oh, it looks pretty good. We don't know yet what we're eating. There's a lot of options here. Going inside the Miners Landing. All kinds of food and beverage, food court.
It looks like you and Humphrey trying to
It does. Except the rope will be tight. There's restrooms in here. Crab pot. This does not look bad. It smells so good in here. It's like a hybrid of the Alaskan gold rush and mining and Seattle and the water and seafood. There's an arcade in here. What? Old school. Jurassic Park, Halo, where's Star Wars? Oh, there's a Star Wars pinball. I keep thinking there's people standing on the side of the walkway here. It's just these figures. Oh, we've got ice cream, waffle cones, hand dip waffle cones, cotton candy. Can you name the singers? Put in the comments down below.
This place is called the Sourdough, and I was just walking by to take a picture of that guy and noticed the size of these sourdough loaves. Holy moly.
We've got taffy and popcorn and sodas. Oh my god, look at this. It's an old school actual carousel in here. Huh. I wonder how old this is. A lot of these carousels date back to the early 1900s. An old school shooting game. Is this a water gun? I'm not sure if you have to hit the targets. It's the Coney Island Shootout. Siamese twins, fire eaters. This looks like, okay, the Disneyland shooting arcade where you have to shoot the targets and stuff happens. And the world's largest gumball machine. Everywhere, on every corner, there's something new. It's very cool. Good souvenir pennies over here like at Disney. What do we got? Wings over Washington? What's that? A flying ride. And this is the other restaurant around here, the Fisherman's. We have to decide between the Fisherman's and the Crab Shack. All right, we finished lunch. What do you think?
It was good. What was the restaurant called? The Fisherman.
Fisherman.
It was very good. I must say, the best calamari that I have had ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I had a salmon with mashed potatoes and asparagus, and we had a spicy mac and cheese, and a Fisherman's Old Fashioned. So good.
Yeah, it was great. And it was right on the water.
Which is where we are right now.
Yeah, a beautiful day in Seattle, too. There's hardly any clouds in the sky.
So we're walking off lunch by heading down to something called the Olympic Sculpture Park. Never heard of it before, but it's right by the Space Needle. So, yeah.
Looking forward to it. I love the city so far. It's so nice.
It's sunny and warm, which is not what we expected in Seattle. Here's the view along the waterfront. So nice. There's the carousel.
Oh, there's a
What
sea
is that
lion.
thing? Oh, it's a sea lion. Yeah.
Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, he's
Just
awesome.
a wild sea lion. Is that a sea lion or a sea,
Yep.
sea lion?
I think it's a sea lion. He's got those little
It's
whiskers.
very cool. He's just playing.
Here's
Oh,
a
there's
big fish. Ooh, maybe is he chasing that fish?
Is he going to eat the fish? He is.
You see the starfish?
Oh, I do. Oh, he got it.
Did he get it?
I think so. No, he tried. He missed. Hi, guy. He's cool.
Oh, he's still chasing
He's still chasing it. Yep. That fish's days are numbered. No? He decided to peel off.
Fish went into the rock, but it's not going to be able to stay there for long.
He's just looking. He's waiting for that fish to come out. There it is. We are still 100 feet from the water, and there was a big high-speed kind of cargo train rail right here, right through downtown Seattle. Would not have expected that. This is the Bell Harbor International Conference Center, world-renowned. But yeah, it's a big old train coming right through. This is the Seattle Cruise Terminal, Norwegian Cruise Line right here, Oceana. So really, it is not a long walk from the cruise terminal to the Ferris wheel and the wharf and the pier. What is it, 10-minute walk maybe?
Yeah, it's been great.
Easy. Well, we were hoping we might see some whales out here, and now we can say that we have. Mission accomplished.
Orcas.
Whale watching complete. It is orca season apparently through October, but we haven't seen any. I guess you got to go out in a boat, huh?
No, but we have seen very cool spiders and a sea lion.
At the port of Seattle. I feel like it's a crazy thing about Seattle that when you're sitting here on the water, and usually it's kind of overcast and there's clouds, and you think that you're just looking at the Pacific Ocean. But Seattle is nowhere near the coast of Washington. There's still a whole national forest between Seattle and the ocean. So looking out there now, you can see it. But we were out here an hour ago, you couldn't see a thing. It looked like just the water went on forever. So our goal was to make it to this place called Olympic Sculpture Park, which we just made it to. Big old fountain here, which is pretty cool. But look what's right over to the right. Hello, Space Needle. Right by the Olympic Sculpture Park. That's only a few blocks from here. But you know what? Nobody told me there'd be stairs. We gotta climb these stairs.
Yeah. Very comfy.
Duffy's taking a break before the stair adventure. You're definitely staring at the sun.
Love Seattle. Go to the sculpture park, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Climb a million stairs. That beautiful blue sky.
All right, we climbed all these stairs. There's this big reveal at the top. Olympic Sculpture Park. You ready for it? Boom. There's like 5 small pieces of rock and a bunch of gravel. Oh, this is it.
This is a face.
This is a face. Yeah, I see that. Okay, I see it.
Now look back down at the chairs that I was sitting on. Those are eyes.
What?
They're eyes.
What do you mean? Why would the eyes be over there?
No, his eyes aren't over there, but those are eyes.
Those are eyeballs?
Think you see them?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Eyes. And then the other chairs are noses.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, still not worth the climb.
That you should reserve judgment until we actually check it all out. I don't think we're there yet.
All right, I'm reserving. Because so far, I see this, which is 5 little block pyramids. Although I will say that the view from up here does not disappoint. Look at these stunning sculptures. What am I looking at? It's not even. Oh, here's a plaque. Okay, maybe this has more meaning than I am understanding. Let's see. It's Wandering Rocks, 1967. Steel painted black by Tony Smith. Huh. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. Good view though. Well, what the sculpture park lacks in sculptures, it makes up for it in views.
I'm still telling you, we have not seen what we need to see here.
I keep hoping we see a whale. All right, you have 2 guesses. What is this sculpture supposed to represent? Ready? Go. I'll tell you in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. An eagle. Can you see it? I guess I can kind of see the eagle beak. There, maybe? Maybe I see it. Maybe I don't. But I do see the Space Needle right there. And train. And an epic, glorious bay view here. What a beautiful day. You can almost like imagine you can see the individual trees over there and the wildlife across the bay. There's a cool kind of an ocean haze and mist. But really it's a beautiful warm day. It's about 70 degrees and super sunny.
It's a pretty good view of the Space Needle.
We found another sculpture. Again, the highlight is the view, but it's called Bunyan's Chess, which Buffy wants to think is after Paul Bunyan, but isn't that not how you spell Paul Bunyan?
I mean, Paul Bunyan was a lumberjack, right? Was Paul Bunyan a strong lumberjack? He just threw those chess pieces in the air.
I mean, that makes sense.
You know, like he was huge and strong, and those are just chess pieces he just tossed.
Yep, playing chess. All right, so we found these sculptures of these gigantic wavy metal objects. Trying to figure out what it's supposed to represent. Is there a plaque somewhere? No. Although there's some beautiful shade. But as Buffy says, it doesn't matter what the plaque says because the art is in the eye of the beholder. Any idea? Any idea?
I went in there to make noise because I thought perhaps.
Oh, good call.
You know?
It's like black box. I'm gonna keep going this way. Taking a different route back a little bit in the city. Look at this cool nature pedestrian bridge in front of us. And then off in the distance, you've got the wheel, Lumen Field, where the Seahawks play. Right behind that is T-Mobile Park, where the Mariners play.
And the AT-AT walkers.
And a bunch of ads. Yeah. It's hot out here. Sweat.
It's beautiful.
That's nice. That's a cool bridge. It's one of the things about Seattle. All the overpasses have trees and plants on them, which is so crazy. Pretty cool murals here on the side of this building. Sea lion or otter, maybe? But the question is, who are the creepy people looking back at you from the eyes? It's a little weird. Where's the top of his head? If you line it up just right, does the top of his head match with the distance? No, it doesn't. All right, here's the actual finished product, at least for now, of Ethan's dorm room. It's set up really nice. Nice computer area, under an elevated bed with comfortable pillows, shelf, lights, candle warmer, fan. This is like the food area, Keurig coffee maker, skateboard. This lamp table here with shelves, this comfy chair in the window with this plant situation. That's a Lego plant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And a real terrarium. Really nice.
Just missing the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge will go right there. It just happened. Just did final drop off. Said our goodbyes. He's on his own. How are we doing?
I am so happy for him. I'm so excited for him. My mom heart is a little bit on the sad side, but overall, I'm so excited. This place is amazing. This dorm's amazing. He's amazing. He's gonna do great.
Yep. I think he's gonna kill it. It seems like he's already meeting people and going out to a movie tonight, getting ready for his classes.
Took some pictures around campus. His photography skills are really on point.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, he's in a great place, and we're so proud of him. All of us.
so
Logan
proud.
too. Logan flew back this morning, but we were all here to just wish him well.
Yep. So now we can drive home and you can cry it out for the next 48 hours.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
And we're going to go find a better place to park and do our own little self-guided campus tour before we get back to our place for the night. Emotional day. Good morning.
Good morning.
7:24 a.m. We're heading home.
It is with a happy yet emotional heart that we're heading home.
The car is a little less full on the return trip.
Oh no. Seattle is magical. The place we stayed was awesome. I loved the neighborhood. And Ethan's gonna have a great time here. So
Yeah, I'd give this Airbnb 5 out of 5 stars.
yeah, and actually we'll be back. So hoping to stay here again because there's a little neighborhood around it, and so you can walk to get whatever you need, including a market. So I really feel like it's close to campus. It was what?
Mile and a half, yeah, 10 minutes.
10-minute drive. So it was great.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get some coffee and some food.
13 hours.
We'll see where we end up. Maybe Salt Lake, maybe Twin Falls. I don't know.
We don't know.
We'll be somewhere tonight.
But we won't be here near our baby. Mighty O Donuts. Amazing. And Seattle style, you walk around the corner to a fresh flower market. These donuts are organic, plant-based, non-GMO, and they're fabulous. Even this guy thought so. And the coffee is even better.
Little Seattle early morning rush hour traffic.
Check out the fog. It's actually been sunny the entire time we were here. So this is the first day we've seen like rain and fog. And
Can you see downtown off to the right? I think you can. We can. I don't know if the camera can. Yeah, I think you can.
it's still beautiful covered in fog.
There's the Space Needle. We made a last minute decision to change our route. We're going to go down through Tacoma and then to Portland, Oregon. And then head over towards home.
And then we follow the Columbia River up to Idaho and get back on the same track. I think it's like 30 minutes longer, but we'll get to see some of the parts of Washington and Oregon that we didn't see the first time.
Yep.
Made some last minute trip decisions since we're kind of on our way home and we've already been one way. I wanted to see something new, and close to us is Mount Rainier and Mount St. Helens, which anybody who knows me knows I love volcanoes, and so I really wanted to see them. So I had to figure out the Tesla navigation situation, which is kind of difficult. So I'm going to show you how I did it, because I'm a novice. I don't know how to do it, and it was very stressful. It seriously took me 15 minutes to figure it out. So I'll show you what I did, which might be comical to some of you who know actually how to use this navigation system. So I wanted to see those two volcanoes, as I told you. So I kept putting in that I wanted to take a stop in Olympia. So let me show you. So I went here and I did edit trip, and I would put in Olympia and it would take me all the way down to near Portland and navigate me, on the interstate where all of the superchargers are. But I wanted to go off woods. So Gary said you have to add places along the route you want to take. So I had to tell this guy to go to Mossy Rock. Yeah, I had to tell this car to go to Mossy Rock, which you can see is a destination, but there are no superchargers near there. And so it wanted to route us down. I forget where it was trying to get us to go down and supercharge first and then come back up. I didn't want to do that, so I added yet another stop, which is Packwood, and then it finally let us go through. It navigated us through because it sets your supercharger destination automatically. But because we want to go through all of this kind of forest land in between all of these volcanoes, when we stop to supercharge in Chehalis, which is also where my cool ambulance was made for Hinsdale County, it's going to make us sit there for 30 minutes to charge, because we have to go 25 minutes to charge, because we have to go through all of that no supercharger land. But Tesla's so smart. I mean, it was way easier than I made it, but it automatically sets your superchargers every time, and then you can scroll through your trip and see what time you're supposed to get to your destination, which is 7:18, and we're trying to get to the Apple store in Boise also, and they close at 8, so I think we're gonna make it. And that, seriously, it took me 15-20 minutes to delete and move destinations and stops. But I figured it out, and I'm very proud of myself, because I wanted to go through those volcanoes. And the weather is breaking up a little bit, so we might actually get to see some volcanoes. Right, G?
Let's see some volcanoes.
Volcanoes!
Volcanoes. Yeah, Rainier should be straight ahead. And maybe we can see it, but maybe it's clouds. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but we still have a ways to go. We're hoping that up here on White Pass, it's called White Pass, right?
This is the White Pass Scenic Byway.
Yeah, White Pass. Hopefully there's a place where we can pull over and take a look. It is really, really pretty driving through here. The trees are huge. And the sun is out, and it's nice. It's just us. Tree farm, tree farm. They look like baby Christmas trees. Those might be easier to see with the light. But, oh, they're growing so many things. I just feel like the soil must be... Oh, that's pretty. The soil must be super fertile. Look at that beautiful water down there. Oh, this video will probably not do that justice, but it is gorgeous.
We had to make a little pit stop because we came across Riffy Lake. Look at that view. And that, we think, is Mount St. Helens. Way up in the distance. Right there, hidden at the top behind that cloud. It appears to be the top of Mount St. Helens. Or it could be that over there. I think it's what you said. I think it's right there. But boy, this lake is beautiful. This is the Cascade Mountains, apparently. Oh, I didn't know that. We're like right off the side of the road, so sorry for the road traffic noise. But yeah, it was worth the stop to get this viewpoint, even just for a couple minutes. Great. We pulled off to a little spot that said viewpoint and found this. Tell us what it is.
Just guess, just guess. So exciting.
So these are the Palisades, which apparently are the remnant of lava that flowed, stopped, forming an unusually deep pool. Something blocked the lava. The edge of the lava cooled much faster than the rest of the flow, and this made fractures in the columns. So this is the lava flow, the river right here, and it came down to this really deep pool, and see these like columns on the side of the pool. When that cooled, it formed that, and that's what we're seeing right there. So above that was a big pool of lava that got trapped right here, and then the river washed it all away. About 20 to 110,000 years ago. Pretty neat.
We have found a volcano.
The volcano.
There are more than
I
one.
know, this is the most famous one.
This is Mount Rainier. Now, I don't know. I would say Mount St. Helens is pretty famous.
Way higher.
That's Mount Rainier. Successful volcano sighting! The scenic overlook is worth the stop just to see that volcano. Here's a little bit of a Mount Rainier situation.
The Mount Rainier. Here it is. Let's go zoom in as far as I can go. 9x.
Ooh, yours is better than mine.
It's kind of cool how it's hidden behind the clouds. Not Rainier. 4,500 exactly.
Ski area on top of White Pass. This detour has taken us off of our track and it's sending us around this lake. Detour vibes. It's going to be a long trip and it's just the beginning, and I really wanted an adventure through a volcano alley, but there was an unexpected detour and it's around all the way around a lake, and it's only 12:15. We're still not out of the state of Oregon. I mean Washington. We're not out of the state of Washington into Oregon. So I don't know, maybe it's my subconscious trying to stay in the same state as Ethan. I don't know. But we are going to make it out. Just wait and see. I have acquired farm fresh Honeycrisp apples. I refused to leave Washington without getting some apples. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great about the apples.
Yeah, but how about the detour?
Oh, great about that too.
Yeah. So far, so good. The apples are the highlight. Oh, no, that's not true. Mount Rainier was awesome. First impression on the Fresh Farm Honeycrisp. So juicy. I think more juicy than an apple I've had before.
Is there one?
Can you take a bite?
I'm gonna guess it tastes like an apple.
It's better than that. It's like a juicy.
Better than an apple?
It's a great apple.
But it's still an apple.
It's a great apple. Sunset over Oregon, soon to be Idaho. It's been a good day of travel, although we did run into some delays. All in all, very good.
It is the morning of day 2.
Good morning.
We stayed at, what we stay at? Spring Hill
Suites by Marriott.
In Boise, Idaho. Last minute booking. We had dinner at a place next door called the Refuge, which was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It stayed open late enough for us to have dinner, so that was important.
We had to time it at the supercharger to have enough charge to be able to leave this morning without having to charge again, but have enough time to get there before they stop serving food. And
it was a little bit of a balancing act.
Yep. So now we are on the road, leaving Boise. It is 8:30 a.m. and we are predicted to arrive home at 11 p.m.
It's a little late.
It's a 14-and-a-half-hour day.
Yeah, it's a little late, and I blame myself.
That windshield wipers
turning on the windshield wipers. I blame myself for wanting to take a detour through the volcanoes.
It was a nice detour, though. We saw Mount Rainier.
Yeah, it really was nice. It's just it's a long drive, so you just gotta go with the flow. I said we're just gonna drive till we get tired today.
Yeah, I don't think we anticipated that detour would add as much as it added. It was like, oh, sorry, that was thrown away. Actually, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but I can't see the screen, so.
I think we're getting on the wrong direction.
That's all right.
We're going back towards Seattle. Here we go.
Yeah, I need the nav up. I need nav up. I'm in Boise. I've never been here before.
Yeah, so I think we thought that detour would be like an hour or two. It ended up being like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So that's all right. We may or may not make it home tonight. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah, we're going to play it by ear. I hate driving at night. I hate riding at night. I hate driving at night, riding at night, so we'll see. Very cool stop in Twin Falls, Idaho. The moon, I don't know if you can see that. The moon. Look at that golf course down there. And this overlooks canyon. That's awesome. Big bridge on the other side. It's so cool. What a view. What a view. Little rescue training going on over here. They're setting up a zip line. Ooh. It just fell. It just fell. It's just dropping down there.
Did it go all the way down?
Yeah, it's falling.
It sure is.
It's a very active charging stop here in Twin Falls. There's some base jumpers over here that we haven't caught yet, but hope to. that jump off of the underside of this bridge. It's pretty. Oh, there goes one. Look, we caught it. We caught it. Do you see?
So,
Yay. We caught the base jumper. Wow. Pretty cool. It's a little view of their rescue setup. What a great place to do training. Some lighting there. I bet that's intense. Just look at how huge this canyon is. And I am sure they have a ton of rescues down here because there's so much happening. There's like rafting, boating, base jumping, rappelling, golfing, camping, hiking. I mean, they must stay very busy around here. Looks like a outdoor recreationist dream come true. Twin Falls, Idaho. Good evening.
not very good lighting.
Not very good lighting. We're at the Tesla charger in Montrose, Colorado. We made it to Colorado. Whoop whoop. It's currently 9:53 p.m. And we have to make that blasted bridge crossing in order to get home by 11 p.m. And currently, right now, I'm going to show you what the status is in just a second. So are we nervous? We're nervous. We're charging right now. And if we were to leave this charging station right at this moment, we would not have enough battery to get home. Oh,
3%.
we would have 3% to get home. But you can see our time to get there is, to get to the bridge crossing is like 10:46, and we have to be there by 11. So we are really hair of the chinny chin chin here. In related news, the pass over Monarch Pass, it is Monarch Pass, is closed right now due to adverse weather. Apparently there's some snow up high that has closed the pass. And therefore, I believe, I cannot confirm this, but I believe that all of the hotels are sold out in Montrose and Grand Junction because of that, and possibly because of Colorado Mesa University playing football. And Western State College, Western Colorado University. I don't know what, they changed their names. They're playing today too. So there are no hotels. So this bridge crossing is imperative for us to get home, or we may be taking the long way or sleeping in the car. Anyway, stay tuned for the results. Okay, we decided to stop charging just a couple minutes early. Computer says we're going to make it home with 19%. And we are projected to get to the bridge at like 10:58. And it closes at 11. So, and if we get to the bridge and it's closed, our option is to turn around, go the long way, or sleep in the car. I don't know what we're going to do if we miss it. So we're not going to miss it. We're going to get through. And this is definitely an adventure. Really hopeful that this is our pilot car that's going to back up here and take us across
The first bridge.
the first bridge.
It's not the actual bridge.
This is the Lake Fork Bridge, but we just really don't feel like they are going to trap us between the two bridges.
10:43.
Yeah, we should be good. There's the moon. So, if we get stuck between the two bridges, that'll be a real adventure. Made it into the construction zone, the work zone. Current time is 10:49.
Gotta be close.
Very close.
It's crazy that we left wherever we left, Boise, basically 14 and a half hours ago, and managed to arrive here with 10 minutes to spare.
Yay! I think we're gonna make it. That's the pilot car right there. I think we're gonna make it. Shout out to CDOT. What was it, a week and a half ago or so? They actually had 2 or maybe even 3 of their workers, I can't remember, that got struck on the highway in a work zone. Yeah. So, slow down. We're moving. I think we made it. We may be the last cars going across, seriously. And there's nobody behind us. But it appears we're going to make it across, which means we're going to be home at, the computer says, 12:04 a.m. So close. So close and so foggy. And snow on the side of the road. Right here, there's just wet. But we just came up and over 9 Mile and there was snow.
It's 37 degrees.
Whoa, we came back to wintry weather.